Jared Leto. Speaking of a guy who likes the ladies, Jared Leto. Obviously, we got Morbius coming out. I don't know if you guys got your tickets yet. Hopefully, you guys got your tickets because, it's going to sell out everywhere. All right, that's all the silence I needed right there. But I haven't bought my tickets yet. I think I'll be okay though. Nothing again. I really hope the movie's good. I do, but man, this movie has just been delayed so much. I see a little bit of hype for it, not a ton. And maybe as we get closer to the date, it's still a couple of weeks away. Maybe there'll be more hype to it. I feel bad though because I like Jared Leto. I think he's a talented actor, talented dude overall. A little weird, very pretty. But he talked about the Joker. So in this interview, right here, with Variety, said morphing into Morbius, how Jared Leto sank his teeth into Marvel's vampire anti-hero. Everybody's an anti-hero now. I'm not going to go over all that stuff. But right off the bat, let's talk about Joker right here. It says playing the Joker in 2016 film Suicide Squad, and again in Zack Snyder's Justice League, is a memory. The 50-year-old, this man is 50. I'm telling you, he sacrifices fucking babies or something. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does at Camp Mars. Virgins? Maybe, I don't know. He drinks virgin blood. Is a memory the 50-year-old actor looks back on fondly. The role was an opportunity of a lifetime, he says, and I got a chance to do it twice. First actor to do Joker twice. You realize that. Nobody else in the movies has done the Joker twice. But of course, that's probably going to change if Joker 2 comes out with Joaquin Phoenix. And then, of course, we have, that new Joker that kind of showed up in Matt Reeves' Batman that will technically be probably doing it twice or multiple times. Who knows? But, So then it says getting to dramatize a villain as a queen, the clown prince of crime is delicious, but it doesn't always leave a lot of new ground to break. Leto's turn as the Joker came after Heath Ledger and before Joaquin Phoenix, who both won Oscars for their interpretations. Crazy, right? Yeah, so there was that. So yeah, he still considers it. And then, of course, there was another part of this where he actually said that he's left the door open. Now, when it comes to all this, now we don't need to have this window up anymore, but when it comes to all this, it's nothing new. It's nothing new that he left the door open. Of course, Jared Leto would absolutely play the role again, and hopefully maybe he'll get a chance or hopefully we can actually see his full-on performance in Suicide Squad if they released a fucking Ayer cut. You hear that, Mr. Zaslav? Release the fucking Ayer cut so we could see the scenes that were cut out for Jared Leto's Joker. I enjoyed his interpretation of the Joker. I love the exchange that Batman and him had in Zack Snyder's Justice League in the apocalyptic world that is the Nightmare. And I would love to see the sequel to that because obviously he would be very heavily in the sequel, which is when you think about that, when Zack has talked about that, how there would be the interpretations of Robin dying, the stories being told from the both different points of view of Batman and of course Joker. It would be so beautiful to see that. And hopefully maybe, I don't know, we'll get some kind of virgin. See, I got that. And, when I talked about him sacrificing virgins, version of that. And very much that he would love to actually do a live action version of killing Robin. That's been said. He said that. When he was diving back into it, he really loves the idea of, taking that crowbar to Robin. Of course, when it comes to Zack Snyder's Robin, it is Dick Grayson. It's not Jason Todd. But still, it would be cool to see that. I don't know if we'll end up seeing anything like that. It would be cool. Apparently he was all gung-ho about it, wanted to do it. And some of us were kind of wondering, too, when it came to the additional photography for Zack Snyder's Justice League, was Zack going to add a flashback or something to that scene? He didn't. It was just conversation, which I think good. I actually like the fact that they didn't do some crazy flashback thing. I love that exchange. I mean, you have the Dark Knight Joker and Batman interrogation scene, and then you got that Zack Snyder nightmare Joker and Batman back and forth. It's like, it's up there, man. It's up there. And then of course you got, on top of the bell tower, right underneath, you got Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. You Ever Dance with the Dale on the Pale Moon Night? We got all that. So there's been a couple, there's been 3 times that we've seen Batman and Joker kind of confronted. That's why I don't get when people are so tired of the whole Joker thing. And, they go like, can we just get another character? I mean, we get the Joker all the time. I'm like, well, technically there's only really been 2 full-on movies, 2 Batman movies in the span of like 20 years that, well, probably longer than that, who knows, 20, 30 years, that we've only had Batman and Joker like against each other, and we've had Suicide Squad. Technically, yes, there was a thing that happened with Batman and Joker, but there was never face-to-face. And then, of course, we had the Joker movie, and there's no Batman. So when people are like complaining about a new Joker with Matt Reeves' Batman, it's like, well, it hasn't been since The Dark Knight, since we've technically seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, of course, the one scene, but there hasn't been like a full-on, confrontation between the two of them. I mean, you just can't have a Batman without a Joker. I just really wanted to see more. I just want to see more of like Batfleck and Leto Joker, to be honest, because that's just, as much as that scene is so beautiful in Zack Snyder's Justice League, I just need to see more, and hopefully like we were going to get more. Kind of makes you wonder too, because we've heard the details from Ben Affleck's Batman script from Joe Manganiello mainly, and he's talked about, obviously he's the main baddie and there's Batgirl and everything, but it just kind of makes you wonder, was there a Joker in there? You have to believe that there was, right? That's why I was like, if Ben Affleck's not going to do anything with that movie, with his Batman movie, leak out the fucking script, please. I mean, we'll all groan and be like, oh, I want to see this, like, fuck, and we'll all be in tears, but I want to know more details. I want to know if there was going to be, and I think there would have been. Maybe not a big, huge scene, but maybe there would have been an Arkham scene where Joker was in Arkham, back in Arkham, and Batman maybe goes and visits him or something like that, and it would have been like a cool little dark scene between both of them. That would have been really cool, so I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we get to, if anything, fingers crossed that we get to see more Jared Leto Joker when it comes to releasing of the Ayer cut. Hopefully that's something that Discovery and Zaslav will do for fans, at least to, at least kind of restore the Snyderverse in a way. At least release that so we can see more Jared Leto Joker. And it's funny too, because remember, there was like a poll where there was like a spike in interest for Zack Snyder's Justice League when it was released that Jared Leto was going to be in the additional photography. There was like a spike of interest, trend of interest. Just kind of shows you right there. Even though there was a discourse on his take on the Joker with fans, but there was very much a spike of interest. And I don't know. I just want to see more of his Joker. I just love his weird laugh. I like it. So hopefully, see what happens, guys.